The vocabulary matrix. What's the strategy we're using today?
Vocabulary matrix.
And we are also going to use apposition. What else are we going to use?
Apposition.
So repeat after me. We will use accurately, grade appropriate, general academic, and domain specific words, and phrases, when writing or speaking, by choosing flexibly from a range of strategies.
At some point in time, we've all been in a training exactly like this, or at least it felt like this. We shouldn't teach students in this way, so why are we okay with adult learning in this setup? Just like the classroom is changing, so is professional development. I'm going to share the reasons why personalized PD is the best approach and provide some examples of how it's being done in local schools. A 2016 study on professional development found that for it to be effective, teacher engagement was a key factor. Another thing researchers discovered was that the professional development had to increase the teacher's confidence that they would be able to teach others what they themselves were learning. But, to be expected, both money and time were an issue. How was it possible to accomplish such a complex task? Well, we have to think outside the box. Breaking away from traditional PD means we have to start flipping, blending, and getting online with teacher instruction. This is also the time for one of the most effective forms of professional development, according to research: coaching. To meet the challenges of time and money, schools are turning to in-house employees or partnering with teams like KSU ITEC. One of the best things about flipped, blended, and online PD is that there are multiple options, they are often free, and they're self-paced to fit any schedule. Consider someone like myself. I work full-time, have 2 kids and 3 crazy dogs at home, and I'm enrolled in an EDS program. Instead of sitting in a training at a school, I could work through a self-paced Nearpod lesson on my own time and at my own pace, still learning what I need, but when it makes sense for me. Sometimes all you need is a content-specific video on a topic that's interesting to you. Boy, I like that girl's shirt. And of course, we can't forget Twitter and its 200 million accounts. According to research, collaborative technologies such as Twitter can help teachers to take control over and personalize their professional development. There are Twitter chats taking place every day to meet the needs of every person. Sometimes PD has to take place on contract time. So why not get out and about by experiencing PD in the real world and making connections to your students, your classroom, and your school? Plus, let's be honest, it's an excuse to eat a real lunch on a school day. Another option for personalized PD is a blended model designed around participant choice and voice. Teachers choose what, how, and when to learn about a topic. Or perhaps a trend like Breakout EDU is more your speed. Remember, professional development can be meaningful and it can be fun. However, as shared earlier, coaching is one of the most effective forms of PD. Research indicates that professional development is most effective when it occurs in the context of educators' daily work. When learning is part of the school day, all educators are engaged in growth, rather than learning being limited to those who volunteer to participate on their own. Additionally, educators benefit most by learning in the setting where they can immediately apply what they learn in the school where they work. As the great former Ohio State football coach Woody Hayes once said, "You win with people." Well, coaching is all about people. Unlike traditional PD, where you sit and get whatever the presenter feels is necessary, coaching focuses on what each learner needs, helping him or her to grow at their own pace. Whichever way you'd like to approach professional development, Remember that research found a major factor influencing students' learning is teacher quality. So get out there, learn your butt off, and keep making a difference in the lives of all students.